Hello, welcome to the Exhale Show. I am your host, the wonderful JY.
I'm your co-host, Miss Shay.
And I'm your co-host, Neshia B.
Welcome to the Exhale Show, everyone. We want to say thank you to everyone that has been following us and that has been supporting us. And thank you, you guys. So, but right now, I'm about to get into the telling all topic. Today, I want to talk about DC Young Fly. Last week on the show, 2 weeks ago on the show, we talked about his partner, Jackie O's. And today I want to just bring up the topic about he actually went to his Instagram. It was revealed that his sister died like a couple of weeks ago. And he went to his Instagram, and he made a post stating that and we already know that Jackie O's, who was his partner, died back in May, and it came from cosmetic surgery complications. And her death was revealed that it was a mistake, so it was something on her end. All right. So he went to his Instagram and stated, in a matter of a year, I lost 3 people. He lost his cousin in August, his girl in May, and a couple of days ago, which is 2 weeks from here, he lost his sister. And he just went on ahead and said, God got me, and he gonna grant me the strength. And he kind of hurt about a lot of things that's going on right now, and we already know about the situation with Jackie O. She was found unresponsive in her Miami hotel back in May. And in her, like I said, her death was ruled accidental. Okay, so how do you ladies feel about DC Young Fly, about these sudden losses within his family? Because I done heard a lot of rumors, about this situation. But how do you ladies feel about him being in this situation where he just feel like he's hurting right now? But we also know that he have a lot of things going on as of right now as well. So how do you feel about this, Miss Shay?
Well, for me personally on the subject, I feel, hurt for him and his family and everything, about what he's going through, because as of now he's a single dad, and just have to take care of, his girls and stuff, which he said has help, but it's a lot. I'm sure he's going through a whole lot right now, and I just wish prayers for him and his family to, just to get through everything that he's going through. But on the other end, it's a lot of rumors also been circling around about the situation at hand, that he's also is getting bumped up. It's like more stuff, coming towards his way to actually, he's getting moved up to doing this and this. He's hosting squares now, and it's just a lot of different, things out here that people saying about how he's getting his fame. I mean, but me personally, like, I can't just speak up on it, just just not knowing the facts about the situation and everything like that. But like I said, as far as his losses, my condolences to him and his family and everything for his losses. But on the other end, they're saying, okay, you got all these losses going on, and you getting fame, you getting even more fame on top of it. So
Yeah,
why is it? But
there are rumors, Miss Shay. I have heard a lot of rumors, and there's been 3 people that in his family from this year alone, and there have been a lot of speculations about this situation, and he have been getting a lot of attention and fame. Remember, he was only a wilding out, like, a star. I'm just a wilding out star, you know, and besides he did like a few comedy shows, but now he's beginning to be big, you know.
They say, when someone, dies or passes, they go in threes. It's a saying of that as well, and some that, unexplainable, out of people control, not knowing. So, it's just a lot, people just speculating, on it. Then he just actually living it, and to know what's actually going on his end, and we just, throwing, speculations out there, not knowing what really is behind all this. But other people looking like, okay, now all of a sudden, this and this, and boom, 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 you got this going on, and how, but
Right.
people do work hard, work their way up to things too, though. But
Right. Feel about this situation, Nisha B.
First of all, I would like to send prayers to the family of his for the tragic moments that been going on, and I can understand his feelings, and I can also understand his mourning about the situation of what's going on with loss of his loved ones. It's a lot to be explained in a situation like this because first and foremost, he is in the industry. In the industry, like Miss Shay said, does carry a lot of things that you wouldn't a normal or average person wouldn't understand to know about on the outside of looking into the industry, especially if you haven't been in there in the deep side of it all to understand of the darkness, to know what it's about truly. I do agree with her. I mean, it's a lot of things that could, occur in the matter of the situation in that, people do go in threes. I have heard of that. But at the same time, I just feel like he getting the fame of it all. And by him getting the fame of it all, it's more to that, to why they left in threes. But once again, I'm only here to say, hey, what is it? I'm on, it's a lot that can't be talked about, or it's a lot that can't be said that I should say that I want to say, about the situation of it all. But like I said, I do know that it's another side of the world, in this world, if you know what I mean, if you get what I'm saying or getting it to the point where, of him losing loved ones too, because he did lost his girl, his baby mama. He lost her. Okay, and then when he lost her, he gained more fame. Okay, and then it's not like we expect things to happen like this because some things are unexpected, these unexpected they happen. I mean, he might not had expected this, but I'm sure he know of some things to why it happened, but it's just that certain people won't understand why it had to happen. Yes, I have heard we everybody heard the rumor of him being, some sacrifices or things like that. But like once again, it's certain things that you can talk about and can't talk about. But I do feel kind of bad that this happening to him. And I do feel that it's a terrible situation. I can feel his pain of knowing to lose a loved one. It's not easy. And being able to cope with it. Because like I said, you get defined, but through it all, you still be hurting in the inside, and you learn to know that pain is not gonna never go away. It's gonna be forever there. But you have to sometime in this world know how to laugh it off.
So we're gonna get on to the next tell it all topic. I want to talk about this teen. It was a teenager that was filming a TikTok video, and she was fatally shot by her friend who used a rifle as a prop. Okay, so this person is from Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, and she was fatally shot while recording a TikTok video with her friends who were using a rifle as a prop. Okay, and her name was Ania Womack, and she was 19, and she died after being dropped off at a Jacksonville hospital with a gunshot wound to her stomach. And for months, her family been searching for answers to what really happened. And it recently just said it was a 20-year-old. Her name was Mariah Clayton, who was Ania Womack friend. She was arrested on suspicious of manslaughter after a police said she was identified as her suspect in the alleged accidental shooting. Okay, so and I want to just know how do you ladies feel about like a lot of people, they do anything for fame. A lot of these TikTok videos that y'all see, a lot of people be risking their lives, and people like us look at it not knowing that they actually be risking their lives. So my thing is, how do you ladies feel about this situation that someone actually got killed for real while making a video with a rifle? So how do you feel about this whole situation, Miss Shay?
Well, let me just say, you hear the most craziest stories come from people in Florida. It's always, no offense or whatnot, but I listen to the morning show, and y'all know on K97 the Breakfast Club. I love the Breakfast Club. Shout out Charlamagne, DJ Envy, Jazz. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all. But you hear like on the Donkey of the Day, Florida is the most. They always the ones getting the dunk of the day. It's always the most crazy stories coming from Florida for some reason. I mean, people seem to do anything for fame, like anything for fame, and it's ridiculous. And they put trends on here for people to risk their life doing this and that. Oh, this trend is right here. We better do it.
Like Offset and Cardi B song, anything for clout. Anything for clout.
Anything. These people literally do anything, and it's just ridiculous.
And they're willing to go over the edge. They're willing to go over the edge to risk it. To do it.
Exactly, just to get fame. And then, this trend right here, we better do it or whatnot. And then you end up in the hospital or whatever the case may be. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's crazy to get attention. So people, we got to go this far to get attention. Young people at that. Y'all have to go that far to get attention like that, to get some fame like that. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
They're not understanding it all. They're not understanding it all.
I just feel sorry for, the young lady's family, and wanting questions and answers. I mean, there you go. If it got a video on it, there you go, right there. I mean, it probably wasn't her intentions. This won't make her intentions for it to happen, but that was the most senseless thing to come up with to do.
And it's terrifying on a live TikTok.
At that. I mean, I think it should be some type of restrictions to the TikTok thing, because it's just getting out of hand. It's just becoming ridiculous and getting out of hand, that people have to go this far just to do these most senseless, craziest stunts on TikTok just to get the fame and attention. I think it's ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous.
And then they drove her to the hospital, and they said that she shot herself.
Wow.
And while making a TikTok video. And and like I said, the friend that got in the car with her name was Mariah. I think she was 20. They later on after that arrested her. But how do you feel about this situation, Miss Neshia B?
You know what? I feel that it's the most insane thing that I ever seen in my life or heard of in my life. I mean, you got to go overboard just to get the fame. I mean, things in the world today that's walking the earth, you won't never see them or hear them or even voices. But you got you really got some things walking the earth that's causing people to really do some things. And I'm talking about things that you ain't never seen before in your entire life. And it's strange, the world we living in today. But I think it's real crazy to get on a TikTok and to do some terrifying things like that to a person, a real live human being. that had a chance to live and probably even live the full life, yet. Just by doing a challenge, I mean, it don't take all that to become fun, but then at the same time, people love a good show. So they come out here and pretend to put on these little good shows with these young kids and put these things out here on TikTok and just to see if someone gonna actually do it. But people seem to think later, but they don't think before they do it. And then when they take actions on it, I agree with Miss Shay 100%. I think it should be some type of restriction on TikTok, and the person that got TikTok going should, have some type of accountable for when these people get on here and they do these things like this. It's not only setting a bad example for your page that you have for as a TikTok, but it's gonna start making people wondering who is the creator, who is the person behind these setting these TikToks up, but at the same time has no control of their own website on how to set up a contract or some type of agreement to where these people cannot get on here and do these things, or like a restriction, But I feel kind of terrible for the family of that female that got shot. I feel bad because, like, some people unexpected, So I really think that was an insane thing to really sit here and do on live TikTok, because it's
You
not
know
a
what? I can't believe that she used a gun that was loaded. If you're gonna play
exactly
around with a gun, make sure it's not loaded.
right, and then you don't never know who's watching.
So you playing around with a loaded gun.
That's
right. That's unexplainable.
That's even more senseless at that, with the gun being loaded. Why the gun had to be loaded when you used it? What's the point of you using this gun? What was you trying to do? I mean, they're gonna answer right there. The video. If it shows the video, she did it. She did it. Even though she ain't meant to try to do it, but if they got a video out there that was circling around that shows that what actually happened, that's what happened. That's who did it. And
too,
it's a
the
shame for
question
her
is
to
this.
even have to pass like that. This young lady had to leave this world due to stupidity and just simply thinking of doing something like this.
A loaded gun around senseless young, adults that don't not understand it. You got people leaving things around all the time. They pick up playing with it, then hear this accident happen. I mean, in your right mind, why would you even try it? And you not knowing that this, this is your first time ever using it. If you don't know how to operate it, why even pick it up? And then this mistakes happen. And then here you is accountable for what just happened. And then it's live TikTok full of evidence and proof that you done it. So I think that's crazy. That's insane. That's beyond of a fine situation. And that's not the correct way of getting fined. I mean, I can understand that, but it's other ways to become famous if that's what you want.
More than that, you're right. You're right, Miss Neshia. It's more than other ways to get famous than doing something like that. Just
because if you're doing me like that, you put a gun out on me, even though it's TikTok, even to pretend, it makes me feel like that's how you feel about me. That's what you wanted to do to me anyway. You see what I'm saying? Because you got to think about that.
Trying to get fame,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the whole situation was crazy, and it wasn't clear about everything, but it did say that she was playing with a rifle, with playing around trying to make a TikTok video, and one of the friends came in the bathroom, was trying to, I don't know, was it some type of tussle back and forth, or was it? They said it was accidental, but they don't know. Nobody was in there. We don't know, was it a tussle, or was it something she did herself? But it's just a sad situation.
Something that she really wanted to do.
Right, and it's just a sad situation when you just playing around with a loaded gun anyway. You shouldn't be playing around with a loaded gun and making TikTok videos.
Especially if it's not on safety, child safety, or whatever the case may be.
Right. All right, so let's get to this last telling on about last week we talked about Jada Pinkett Smith, about her interview, and we talked about her marriage with Will Smith and how they were separated ever since 2016. Now, a lot of things been circulating around social media about and she been getting criticized about this, about she's saying that Tupac was her soulmate. And a lot of people criticize her about that. But she was saying that Tupac is, she don't mean romantically his soulmate, but they shared a lot of similarities or whatever. But how do you feel about this situation, about the whole Jada Pinkett situation, and about her book, and about her stating that Tupac is her soulmate? Or and do you ladies feel that you can have a like the person that you with, don't necessarily have to be your soulmate, that you can have a soulmate, or you can have plenty of soulmate somewhere around in the world, but they don't have to be meaning that it's romantically involved with one another. What is y'all intake about being someone soulmate? All right. And do you guys feel like Jada Pinkett should be criticized for stating that Tupac was her soulmate? How do you feel about this, Miss Shay?
don't think she should be criticized about it. I mean, Jada is telling her story. She is telling her life story about what happened in her life. She's coming out with all of this tea now. I mean, she's spilling a lot of tea. She done spilled a lot of tea, and her personal, she didn't have to come out and, it's tell none of this, or about what happened back then and everything like that. This is her stories that she telling. I don't think she should be criticized for it. We don't know the story. We wasn't, with her back then, and when this and that happened or whatnot. Okay, just because she's saying, okay, her soulmate, a friend can be a soulmate or whatnot. It don't necessarily have to be as soulmate as being as a partner. That, to my opinion, this is my opinion, guys. I feel that way. And I think a soulmate is just like, it could be just like she stated, a friend, a best friend. It's her best friend. Like, practically, just stated that they would just have a whole lot of things they had a lot of things in common with each other. They understood each other. They seen eye to eye on a lot of things. They had. I mean, I'm just saying, like, they was understanding of each other's situations, problems, everything. So we can't just judge this lady off of what she's been through in her life. If you go and tell your story about, oh, this is that happened, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be judged or whatnot based off of, what you went through in your life or whatnot. But people still gonna have their intakes on people's situations and their opinions and everything. Like, you can't stop that. Of course, that cannot be stopped. But at the same time, though, I mean, she telling her story. I don't feel like that she should be criticized for saying that. She just explained to y'all that it's not intimate. See, just for her saying that that's her soulmate.
Right.
Like, just like I said, soulmates can mean different things. Just like a friendship can soulmate you understand me, I understand you. So like that. That's how I feel about it. I don't think she should
Right.
be criticized for speaking her life story.
Right. And I agree.
That's my intake.
I agree with you. Anybody can, a soulmate don't have to necessarily be the person that you romantically involved with. Soulmate can be somebody you share similar, with a lot of things in common with. But how do you feel about this situation, Miss Neshia?
I feel that Jada has a right to express her feelings as a woman, a true woman, as a Black queen herself. I feel that no one should be judged because everyone is not perfect. I feel that she's not perfect, but at the same time, she just wants to express herself how she feels. That's only human. That is nature to do. And I feel that her past shouldn't affect her future. I feel that people shouldn't judge her on her past because she was willing to open up to talk about it. And as people in the world today, as human beings, should be able to listen to understand where she come from, because we all have a past. No one is perfect, or everyone has a past that they can rely on or be able to tell a story. I mean, a story someday might be a book. So she just have that right to be able to express her feelings on the true inside of her soul and her spirit. And as of her having that feeling of Tupac, like Miss Shay said, it's just a a soulmate. A soulmate can be any type of thing, a way of putting it. It don't mean that you have to sleep together to be anyone's soulmate. Maybe they have something in common. Maybe they can be able to sit down and talk about some things that she can't talk about with someone else. Maybe that soulmate might be just a best friend. Maybe that soulmate, she consider him as being a family member. She might look at him as a brother, and say, hey, Tupac, I can talk to you about this, but people's in the world can judge me, but he might not be that type of person that judged her. So she just want to open up about that. And I feel Jada 100% as a Black queen. I wouldn't, blame her. I feel that she have every right in the world to speak her mind. I feel that she have every right in the world to speak her mind. I feel that she have every right in the world to speak her mind. I feel that she have every right in the world to speak her mind. I feel that she have every right in the world to speak her mind. I feel that she have every right in the world to speak her mind. I feel that she have every right in the world to speak her mind. I feel that she
want to conclude the Exhale Show for today. Check out the Exhale Show on social media. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. And we are on all your podcast network, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon, Apple Podcasts. And we are on Comcast Channel 17.
Instagram, Facebook.
What you say, Miss Shay?
We Instagram, Facebook, we TikTok. We name it all the platforms.
We worldwide. We worldwide. Yes.
And just be looking for more of us, like more of the platforms we about to get into or get on or trying to get on. 2024 is going to be a new year for the Excel Show, and we are working on a lot of things. You guys, so just be patient.
Ready.
Right. Make sure to follow your girl, The Wonderful JY, on Facebook, Instagram. I am The Wonderful JY. Also, I'm about to say something. If you have any questions for myself, Miss Shay, Miss Neshia B, shoot me an email at info@atsfmhits.com, or just try to see, can you get into Miss Shay or Neshia B inbox and ask them a question if they respond, okay? Because I cannot get to all the emails and answer everybody's question. But what about you, Miss Shay?
Okay, you guys make sure that y'all follow me on Instagram, Miss Shay. Also, make sure y'all follow me on Facebook. It's Shayna Young. They'll be looking for that too. Also, make sure y'all like, subscribe, leave y'all comments, good comments, please. Only keep all the bad thoughts and all that negative energy to yourself. We don't want none of that. Number positive, you guys. Also, if you guys got a topic of y'all want us to talk about, I keep telling y'all, let us know. Hit us up in our inboxes. Let us know.
Yeah, what about you?
It's Neshia B in the building, you guys. Don't forget to follow us on that Facebook page on that XTL Show. We be getting a lot of likes and hearts over there. I see y'all looking at us. I see y'all watching. So don't act like we ain't watching you, because we see you. So make sure y'all leave those positive comments down there. Y'all follow your girl on Neshia B page at Neshia B the Model. Y'all follow me. That's on Facebook now. Y'all also follow me on Facebook under Neshia Brown Casting. And also follow your girl on the Instagram page at Neshia_model. So y'all get in there and follow the XTL Show. Don't forget, if you don't have Comcast channel 17, don't hesitate to follow us.
We will see you guys next week at the same time, 7:30, every Thursday. You guys have a nice, blessed day.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk so